Hollywood has seen real tragedy. But this time, the tragedy wasn't a death. It was how easily millions believed one. Late one night, shocking headlines began appearing across social media, all claiming the same thing. Legendary filmmaker Rob Reiner and his wife had been found dead in a brutal Hollywood mystery. No warning, no build-up, just instant panic. Fans froze. Comment sections flooded with grief. And for hours, nobody seemed to ask the most important question. Was any of this actually true? The rumor didn't explode all at once. It crept in. A single post. Then another. Each one repeating the same vague wording, like it was copied and pasted from an invisible script. Tragic murder mystery. Sources claim. No outlet names. No dates. No official quotes. But the language was confident. Final, certain. And that certainty is what pulled people in. Because when something sounds definitive, our brains stop questioning it. Rob Reiner wasn't just any name attached to this hoax. He's not a tabloid regular. He's not known for scandals or chaos. He's Hollywood comfort. The man behind Stand By Me, The Princess Bride. When Harry Met Sally, films that feel safe, emotional, human. So when his name appeared next to something dark and violent, it felt deeply wrong, and that emotional shock made people share before thinking. And once it was shared, the damage was already done. Within hours, the rumor mutated. Some versions claimed police had surrounded a luxury home. Others hinted at domestic tragedy without saying what that meant. A few went even further, adding graphic implications without evidence. Each retelling made the story darker, more dramatic, more clickable. And still not a single trusted news outlet confirmed anything. But that didn't slow it down. Then came the visuals. AI-generated thumbnails showing flashing police lights. Old photos of Rob Reiner cropped to look recent. Random mansions passed off as crime scenes. Videos with eerie background music and robotic narration confidently stating the deaths as fact. To someone scrolling fast, it looked real, professional, authoritative. And that's when the hoax reached critical mass. Comment sections turned into digital memorials. RIP legend, my childhood is gone. Hollywood is cursed. Some fans even accused the media of covering it up. Others spun conspiracy theories about why it wasn't being reported properly. The lie wasn't just believed, it was defended. And once people emotionally commit to a story, walking it back becomes almost impossible. What made this hoax especially disturbing was how familiar the formula was. Vague claims, no accountability. Emotional bait? It wasn't designed to inform, it was designed to trigger, because fear spreads faster than facts. Grief spreads faster than corrections. And algorithms don't care if something is true, they care if people react. And people reacted hard. Hours passed. Then more. Still no confirmation, no police statements, no family response. And slowly, cracks began to show. Viewers started asking questions. Why hasn't AP News said anything? Why is there no official report? Why are all the articles using the same wording? That's when the truth finally surfaced. There was no tragedy, no deaths, no crime. Rob Reiner and his wife were alive. The entire story was fabricated. But here's the part nobody likes to talk about. Even after the hoax was exposed, many posts stayed up. Videos weren't deleted. Some creators never corrected themselves because the damage had already paid off. Views were gained. Channels grew. Engagement spiked. And the truth. The truth doesn't perform as well as panic. This wasn't just a fake headline. It was a case study in how misinformation now works. You don't need evidence. You don't need sources. You just need the right name and the right words. Attach tragedy to a beloved figure and people will do the spreading for you. Friends share with friends. Fans warn fans. And before reality catches up, the lie has already gone global. Rob Reiner has spent decades telling stories about humanity, empathy, and connection. And ironically, his name was used to expose something deeply broken in our media ecosystem. Not because people are stupid, but because people are emotional. And emotion is easy to exploit. So the real mystery was never about a murder. The real mystery is how quickly we accepted a horrifying story without proof. How fast we grieved someone who was never gone. And how many of us would fall for it again if the next headline hits even harder. If this rumor fooled you, even for a moment, you're not alone. And if it didn't, ask yourself something honestly. Would the next one? Because in today's Hollywood, the most dangerous stories aren't the real ones. They're the ones that never happened but felt real enough to believe.